Good afternoon. Welcome to Tribune News on Q, your go-to afternoon news source only here at Daily Tribune. We are live at Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Tribune Now on YouTube, and at Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. For today's headlines, Digos City Barangay Captain shot dead while live streaming on Facebook. Police launch investigation. AMLC freezes 3.9 billion pesos in assets linked to a senior official and former government officer over flood control irregularities. Malacanang criticizes VP Sara Duterte for saying she is ready to replace President Marcos. DPWH Planning and Design OIC Chief Montrexis Tamayo faces graft charges and is now in custody over a 289 million pesos Oriental Mindoro flood control project. Trump turns U.S. Thanksgiving turkey pardon into political spectacle, sparing Gobel and Waddell. Mactan Cebu International Airport named Asia's Airport of the Year after SebConnect's upgrades. Cristiano Ronaldo cleared to play in opening matches of 2026 World Cup after partially suspended ban. Miss Universe 2018 Catriona Gray to release holiday single Everyday Christmas on November 28. Today is 26th of November 2025, Wednesday, and I am V.A. Angeles bringing you today's top stories. Let's get started. A barangay captain in Digos City, Davao del Sur was shot dead while streaming live on Facebook Tuesday night. Police identified the victim as Oscar Dodong Bucol Jr. of Barangay Tres de Mayo. He was attacked around 9 p.m. in his garage with parts of the incident caught on video. Digos Police launched a dragnet operation while a special investigation task group is being formed. Authorities have persons of interest based on Bucol's earlier posts and are reviewing CCTV footage. Police condemned the killing and vowed a thorough investigation. The Anti-Money Laundering Council has secured new freeze orders covering 3.9 billion pesos in assets linked to a senior official of an independent constitutional body and a former government official over alleged irregularities in flood control projects. The order includes 230 bank accounts, 15 insurance policies, 2 helicopters, and an airplane. AMLC Executive Director Matthew David said the move allows a deeper probe into possible money laundering. In total, AMLC has frozen 11.7 billion pesos in assets tied to the corruption case. Malacanang slabbed Vice President Sara Duterte for saying she is ready to replace President Bongbong Marcos. Palace Press Officer Attorney Claire Castro called Duterte's remarks unacceptable and warned they could lead to political destabilization. Duterte, in an interview Tuesday, said that she is prepared to assume the presidency if necessary, citing her role as first in line of succession. The CIDG confirmed Wednesday that Montrexis Tamayo, OIC Chief of DPWH Planning and Design Division, is now in custody over the 289 million pesos Oriental Mindoro flood control project. Tamayo faces graft and malversation charges and was brought to the Sandigan Bayan for commitment to a designated jail facility. Last November 24, 8 of the 16 accused in the case appeared in court with 7 ordered detained and 1 allowed to post bail. Several other officials and contractors are still at large. In the U.S., former In the U.S., President Donald Trump turned the White House annual turkey pardon into a political spectacle Tuesday. Trump spared Gobble and Waddle the Thanksgiving dinner but used the event to attack Democrats, criticize Chicago's crime, and question last year's Biden turkey pardon. He also boasted about economic gains and tax cuts while joking about renaming the birds after political leaders. The turkeys chosen by North Carolina students will now retire to a comfortable life back home. Mactan Cebu International Airport has been named Asia's Airport of the Year at the 2025 TDM Travel Trade Excellence Awards. The recognition follows major improvements under its SebConnex transfer facility, which reduced minimum connection times. Domestic transfers now take just 35 minutes, while all international connections are down to 60 minutes. Operator Aboitiz Infra Capital says the upgrades boost tourism by making island travel more accessible. Airport officials add that improved efficiency has raised on-time performance to nearly 80%, strengthening MCIA's position as a key regional hub. Cristiano Ronaldo is cleared to play in the opening matches of the 2026 World Cup after FIFA issued a partially suspended ban. The 40-year-old received a 3-match ban for elbowing Ireland's Dara O'Shea, but 2 of the matches were suspended under a 1-year probation. The suspension will only be enforced if Ronaldo commits a similar offense during this period. Ronaldo, the all-time top international scorer with 143 goals, is aiming for his 6th World Cup next summer in US, Mexico, and Canada. Miss Universe 2018 Catriona Gray is back in the music scene. Cornerstone Entertainment announced that Catriona will release a holiday single titled Every Christmas on November 28, available on all streaming platforms. The cover art features her iconic glittery tears. Catriona, who earned the music diploma from Berklee College of Music, has previously released her self-written track, Love Language, and wowed audiences with covers of Oh Holy Night and Adele's Set Fire to the Rain. Katribu, did you know on this day in 1922, archaeologist Howard Carter made history by entering the tomb of Tutankhamun in Egypt. It was the first time in over 3,000 years that the sealed burial chamber of the young pharaoh had been opened, revealing treasures that would captivate the world for decades. Maybe a little late, but actress Anne Curtis made sure to join the Kuya Natanggal trend. In a clip uploaded on her TikTok account, she's seen wearing a helmet with actor Jericho Rosales. The video has already racked up 2.5 million views and nearly 500,000 likes. Let's watch this.
Kuya? Kuya, natanggal.
Ha?
Kuya, natanggal.
Ha?
So 966.08, down to 10.09 points or 0.17%. The broader all shares index fell 31.76 points to 3,543.06, a 0.89% decline. Among sectors, financials and services posted gains while holding firms, property, and mining and oil slipped. Top movers included ICT, rising 1.74%, and MBT up 2.17%, while ALI and ARIT saw notable declines. That is all for now. Join us again at 4:30 p.m. Still here on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Tribune Now on YouTube, and at Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. Once again, I am V.A. Angeles, and this has been Tribune News on Q.